he felt that this was going to be the company that dominates in the space. And ladies and gentlemen, we're over 4,300 people on this call right now. Keep sending out those messages. But we were sitting there and I was listening very intently because I'm trained as a professional now, being involved in this space for almost 20 years. I'm trained to look for the lie. I'm trained to look for the lies that are woven in through the stories and the synopsis and the explanations of why things are going to happen and why they're not going to happen. And I'm listening intently for the lie, and I couldn't find one. I asked him, I said, Hassan, what makes Eaconomy different from XYZ company? And what makes it different from that company? And what makes it different from this company and that technology and this technology? And he took his time and then explained the price point of what he set up here. He said, Jared, the price that we put in place for our products is designed for people all over the world, not just in the Americas, not only in Latin America, not only in North America, not only in Asia, but in developing nations. He says, I put together a price point, one simple, seamless price point for our platform and our products to be accessed. I said, okay, what else have you done differently here? He says, our products, what we have orchestrated are products that serve customers. We've got a delineation. The dichotomy within our company is the fact that we put customers first. He said in most companies, what you'll see is executives first, affiliates second, and then third is customers. He says what we've done here in the Eaconomy, we've put customers first. Everybody type in the chat, customers first. Type that in the chat, customers first. Type it in the chat, customers first. I can tell you this, ladies and gentlemen, whether you're an affiliate or a customer, I want you to understand when you've got a company that puts the emphasis and the focus on customers, you've got the idea for a long-term business. He says, we put customers first. We put affiliates after customers, and we put our executives last. I said, that's something I'm in alignment with. I said, you got the price point. You've got your platform structured correct. I said, well, what's different within your services and your products than anybody else in the marketplace? Whether the company's been around for 10 years or 5 years, what is unique? He says, Jared, do you remember a company called BlackBerry? I said, of course I do. How many of you remember the company called, the phone called BlackBerry? Everybody type BlackBerry in the chat because I want to bring him on right now. We've got 4,500 people. I can't bring him on until we cross over 5,000 people. We got about 500 more people to go. Everybody type in the chat, BlackBerry. Translators, I'm sorry if I'm talking so fast. I'm going to slow this thing down. I'm going to slow this thing down, translators, so we can get this across. Type in the chat, BlackBerry. We got a little over 4,500 people on the call. I'm going to bring him on the moment we cross over 5,000. We got 4,600. You ought to be sending those text messages. We're 10 minutes into the call right now. I'm about to bring him on, but I need 400 more people. Come on, can we get 400? Everybody type BlackBerry in the chat. He says, remember BlackBerry? I said, yeah. You know, BlackBerry used to house, in terms of the market, about 40%. And for all my Canadians on here, you know, BlackBerry is not a U.S.-based company. They were a Canadian-based company, right? But BlackBerry dominated the smartphone arena because what they did is, ladies and gentlemen, they took the idea of making a phone call, the idea of sending a text message, and the idea of sending an email, and they put it in one device. And they put the keypad on a computer, they put the keypad on the phone, and ladies and gentlemen, they put everybody out of this. They had about 40% of the market share. And they were riding on cloud nine. They were excited. They were the dominating force. They were the ones jumping and excited, and nobody was there in competition. He says, remember BlackBerry? I said, yeah. He said, did you have a BlackBerry? I said, of course I had a BlackBerry. I had BlackBerry. One, I had the one with the track wheel. I had the one with the ball. We had 4,600 guys. I can't bring them all till we got 5,000. I'm waiting on you. We're not rushing this. We're waiting on you. We need 5,000 people on before we hear from our CEO founder. You ought to be sending those text messages. But he says, you had BlackBerry? I said, yeah, Hassan, I had BlackBerry. He says, oh, that's amazing. I used to call my BlackBerry Crackberry. That means I was always on my device. How many of you remember that? Always on the device. He says, remember what happened in BlackBerry? I said, no, I don't remember. He says, what type of device do you have now? I said, I got an iPhone. How many iPhone users do we have? You got an iPhone, put 111 in the chat. If you got an Android, put 222 in the chat. By the way, Echo works with both well, I don't know if it works with BlackBerry. It may work with BlackBerry, but it works with iPhone and Android. Put 111 in the chat for all the iPhone users, 222 in the chat. For all the Android users, all right, we got to take care of. Get ready. But he says, what happened to BlackBerry? I said, I don't know. But I've got an iPhone. He says, that's what happened to BlackBerry. See, what happened to BlackBerry is this. iPhone innovated. iPhone says, not only can you send a text message, not only can you get a phone call, not only can you send an email, but watch this, you can watch videos on your phone. YouTube, you can do more things with Instagram and Facebook. We're going to allow you to listen to music on your phone. See, innovation means something was already invented, but we found a way to make it better. That's innovation. And now when you look at it today, BlackBerry has less than 1% of the market share, and iPhone is dominating. Android is right behind it. What am I saying? Ladies and gentlemen, if today were back then, Mr. Hassan would be coming on with a black shirt, turtleneck, some blue jeans on a stage with all of us sitting there in the audience getting ready to hear a revolutionary technology announcement. Here we are. We're almost at 5,000 people. Come on, push us over the line. Send that last minute message. Push us over the line. Everybody say, we are live in the chat. We are live. We are live. We're live. But here's what I want you to understand. This concept and product and technology has been in development not for the last 4 weeks, not even for the last 4 months, but for the last 4 years. He's had this vision and had to put together the resources and the team and the people to help collaborate, to write the code and to make sure it works and make sure it functions. We've gone through beta testing for months with group 1 and group 2, making sure that it is able to go through the process of enrolling and people have the simple idea to be able to use it. Ladies and gentlemen, what you're going to see with Eacho, and I'll bring on our CEO right now in a second. What you're going to see is this is the first tech product, and all you affiliates, all you marketers, I want you to hear my language. This product Eacho, here it is. This product Eacho is our sample. It is our sample. It is the ability for people to sample trading in our space. You're going to be able to give people a sample of trading with Eacho. Ladies and gentlemen, we came from a physical product-based background, and I can tell you when we got with that company many, many years ago, what was a game changer for us was the fact that we could give a sample of our product away so a person can get an experience. Eacho gives people an experience. It is a sample for them to start being able to experience trading. And so it does me great pleasure and great honor. We're right there at 5,000 people. You did it. Congratulations. To bring on the CEO, the visionary, and founder of Eaconomy. Many of you have had a chance to meet with him in person. You've seen so many different publications and articles from Forbes magazine on down, USA Today on down, talking about what he's not only taught, but also what he has done in this space. I have such a tremendous amount of respect and honor for what he's done, the way he leads, the commitment he puts behind this, the work effort and the work ethic, and most importantly, how he puts people first. And it's a lot of people that say that. It's very few that do it. So do me a favor. Welcome to the virtual stage, none other than CEO and founder, Mr. Hassan. Did you make it onto the line, sir?
I am here. I'm here. Can you hear me?
We can hear you. We can't see you yet, but we can certainly hear you.
Let's see if it's working now. I'm in this hotel room in Colombia. Is it going good?
You look good. You look like you got hair and makeup done. We'll turn it over to you.
Thank you, my brother. I forgot to bring my turtleneck and my glasses for today's call, but at our next live event, I'll go ahead and take care of that. But first and foremost, I just wanted to say in the comments, in the chat, ladies and gentlemen, whether you're a part of our community, whether you're not a part of our community, just do me a favor. We have to always honor people and respect people and give love where love is due. And I really appreciate our VP of Business Development, Mr. Jared Wilkins, for opening up the call and really sharing a little bit about his story. But could we just drop a 777 in the comments really quick, or a thank you, whatever is easier for you to type. We have over 5,000 people on the call today, all over the world. And I'm going to do my best to speak as slow as possible because I know we have this call translated today in Spanish. I know we have this call translated today in Slovakian. I know we have this call translated today in Polish. And I know we have this call translated today in French. And so we have so many people, so many cultures, so many countries on this call today. And I know I couldn't be more honored. And so on that note, I just wanted to say thank you so much for all of you attending. But let's get this call going. Are you guys excited? Everyone, are you excited in the chat? I know I'm excited. So I really appreciate Mr. Wilkins for sharing a little bit about his story. Why? Our stories are so important. Now, Mr. Wilkins will tell you firsthand that he has experienced a lot of the bad in the trading world. He has tried it all. He has seen everything under the sun. And I remember when we had our conversation in Cancun, in Mexico, he told me, listen, I don't believe in this stuff anymore. I can't tell you the amount of times I've met experts who said that it's going to do this, and it just does the complete opposite. And I told him, well, there's a list of reasons as to why. And I remember after we had our conversation with him and his beautiful wife Portia, we just connected so much because the truth is him and I had so many similarities. Just like so many of you on this call today who have experienced bad trading, I have so much alignment with you guys as well, right? And that's why Eaconomy was created in the first place, to give people real sustainable results from the financial markets. That could be forex, it could be crypto, it could be stocks, but that was the cornerstone, the foundation as to why I created the company. And so today you're going to see a product that has been 4 years of my life, 4 years of our team's life, my partner's life. And I'm just so excited to share it with you guys today, okay? The biggest thing that I want you to take from this call, if you're brand new people that don't know anything about trading, right, there's going to be two types of people on this call today. If you're brand new and know nothing about trading, stick with the call because I promise you, you're going to be happy you did because this call is for you. And for all the people that have experience with trading, also stick with the call because this call is definitely for you, okay? So without further ado, excuse me, I'm going to share my screen. Before I share my screen, what I'm going to do, because we have over 5,000 people on the call today, I'm going to turn the chat off temporarily, okay? I'm going to turn the chat off temporarily just so that way we can have everyone focus on what's in front of them because you're going to be very excited. You're going to love everything you see, but I want you guys to just have tunnel vision. I want you to just look at your phone, look at your computer, whatever it is, and I want you to remember what you are going to see today because this is history in the making. And Mr. Wilkins couldn't have hit it more on the head. This is the first phase. Excuse me. I'm going to say it one more time. This is the first phase of this product. We have multiple phases rolling out, but just this phase, we not only are going to help so many people, we're not only going to help so many people. I'm laughing because it's like, I can't believe this is happening, guys. We are going to help so many people, but most importantly, you guys are going to be able to access technology that no one else has in the marketplace currently right now for the retail market, okay? So this is the first phase. I'm very excited about it. I'm now going to share my screen. Let me see here. Back this up a little bit, and I'm going to share my screen, okay? Hey, guys, thank you all for being patient with the chat. I'm going to share my screen now. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you hear me cough a few times on this call today, please bear with me. I was really sick about a month ago, and the cough just hasn't left. I feel great, but the cough is still there. So without further ado today, I'm going to share with you guys our new disruptive, exciting, amazing, just life-changing product, Eacho. And Eacho was a concept 4 years ago that me and my good partner just were really sitting down and strategizing. We've always been in the automation space. We've always been in the AI space, artificial intelligence, if you don't know what AI is. But we wanted to create something that if you were a brand new person and had no knowledge at all, could you use this? And the answer is absolutely. See, the real statistic that most people won't talk about in trading, and we love talking about it at Eaconomy, is that 95% of people fail in trading. I'm going to say that one more time. 95% of people fail in trading. And why is that? Well, it's because of two things. One, you don't have the right coaches or mentors, the right credible coaches or mentors. Or number two, you don't have the right accessible technology. And so what we love to do here is flip that statistic on its head. Okay? We want to give you the better chance of being on the opposite side, which is the winning side of probability, using our experience and using our technology. And so all of you who have failed at trading before, this is your shot. This is your chance. All of you who are new and don't know what forex is, after the call, get with the person who invited you here. They can give you a breakdown information of how forex works. But even for you that you have no experience, you can also capitalize on this $5.3 trillion a day market. It's actually more now, but I'm just going to stick with that number for now. But you guys can participate as well. And so it's very simple. We're going to show you how you guys can use the new AI money app. Isn't that sexy? I'm not sure if that's a compliant word to say on the call, sexy. I'm going to have to check with compliance. But isn't that word sexy, right? AI money app? Because that's what it is. We're going to show you how you guys can use the new AI money app to generate wealth smarter and faster for your family. Listen, if you live right now, if you're alive and you're on this call today, it's 2023. It's about to be 2024 in less than a month. And if you aren't using the internet or technology to make money smarter and faster, you're going about it the wrong way. I'm going to say it one more time. If you aren't using the internet or technology to make money smarter and faster for your family, you are working way too hard. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that you can do nothing and make money. That's not what I'm saying to you. What I'm saying to you is we are now in the future. The future is currently the present. And there's so many people over the world, from social media to trading, that live these quote unquote laptop lifestyles. And what is that? That means if they have this device, a smartphone, or they have a computer or laptop and they have free Wi-Fi, they have learned a skill set, or they have now used or have found a piece of technology that can help them generate wealth online without having to learn something new. And so for all of you new people on the call and all of you people who have lost money in the financial markets, here's what I can tell you. This tool is definitely the tool to help you be on the winning side of that and gives you that ability to not have to learn a new skill set, but learn new information to leverage. So with that being said, let me break down Eacho for you guys, okay? There's 3 key factors as to why this is the most disruptive technology for the forex market today, okay? 3 very big key factors. I'm going to go one by one because it's so important. Factor number 1, okay? This takes 5 minutes to set up. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, excuse my hotel room. They're probably bringing me some water, but excuse that. But the second thing is, if you have friends and family who are trying to get on the call right now, I do apologize. We had over 8,000 people register for this call. I forgot to say this in the beginning. We had over 8,000 people register for this call. And so the cap was 5,000. We already pulled it up from 3,000 4 days ago to 5,000. And we tried to get it up to 10,000 today. And unfortunately, Zoom couldn't upgrade it fast enough today. So on that note, if you have friends or family who are trying to get on this call, please tell them we'll send them the recording. If you're on this call, you don't want to fall off because right now there's so many people trying to get on the Zoom, thousands of people that could not be here live with us. So let me continue. 3 key factors. Number 1, it takes 5 minutes to set up. Now, it's so important to understand that before I go into the 3 key factors really quickly, I want you to put this mindset in your mind, okay? This is what Eacho is. Imagine the iPhone. Imagine AI, artificial intelligence. The iPhone, artificial intelligence, and forex had a baby. I'm going to say that one more time. Imagine the iPhone, AI, and forex had a baby. That is what Echo is, okay? And so we knew that we had to make the onboarding. That means if you guys are brand new and don't have experience at all, could you have the ability to set it up in under 5 minutes by yourself without having to contact somebody or contact customer support? Yes. We perfected, in my opinion, I mean, you could always be, you can never accomplish perfect, but I can definitely tell you we have the most efficient, that's the word. We have the most efficient onboarding process for people who have no knowledge. And so the setup process is so easy. Anyone can use this technology. Anyone. It doesn't matter if you're 10 years old or 50 years old. If you watch the 5-minute video, you can set this technology up. That's how simple it is. And the beautiful part is you can do it all from the Telegram app on your phone. Number 2, all income levels can participate. What does that mean? That means traditionally, when you access automated forex trading, you needed a minimum of $1,000 in capital. I'm going to say this one more time, and I'm going to say it slowly because I want the translators to have the ability to really sink this in and explain it to you because it's so important. This is what no one else is doing. Traditionally, before today, you needed a minimum of $1,000 in trading capital to have the safety behind using automated forex trading or semi-automated forex trading. And I'll break that down later on the call. And if you had more money, amazing. But you needed a minimum of 1,000. Okay. And the reason that was if you have a very good system and it takes more trading positions to recover, it doesn't mean the system is bad. It just means that it needs the ability to recover from this bad trade. Now, when that happens, it'll open up multiple trades. If you have experience in this call, martingale or recovery system or hedge system, it doesn't do that. So for the people who have no experience, let me go back to you. So your trade is opening up multiple recovery positions. And then it'll open it up and then it'll ride it out until it can either close it out with a just break even or a small loss. That's traditional up until today. And if you have less than $1,000, what will happen is your broker, if you take too many trades, will do something called margin call and pull you out of the trades. It needs to cut its losses. Does that make sense? You have now become way too risky. And so for safety and your safety of your funds, people in general in the world has never been able to use less than $1,000. And so today, why I'm so excited is because all of the $100 income people where you have $100 to invest, $200, $300, $500, $900, billions of people who have always wanted to access AI technology or automated forex trading or semi-automated forex trading, they can now access it as well for the first time in history for the public market. I know the chat's not live right now, but this is insane. This is insane because now we have the ability to help other people. You know, when I was putting this together with our team, my biggest thing has always been, for those who know me on the call, is I've always wanted to create technology that if my mother, who has no knowledge at all, and she didn't have a lot of money, right? Think about my mother 15, 20 years ago. Could she use this technology with no experience or little experience and with little money to invest? Could she use it? Yes. Okay, because I grew up poor. And so when I say little money, I'm talking about $100, $300, $500. Sometimes you don't have a choice. And that's the majority of the world. But that shouldn't be the reason why you shouldn't start building your portfolio today. That's actually the reason why you should start building your portfolio today. But on that note, all of the people that were like my family growing up can now access this technology, even if you have as little as $100. Now, I'm going to go into it in a bit on the strategies. I'm going to break down how to be, the safety behind it. If maybe you want a little more, let's just say aggressive pairs, you have the ability to choose a strategy. And I would say that I wouldn't encourage you to have less than $500, but I'll explain that here momentarily. I just want to keep it as simple as possible right now. But all income levels can now participate and leverage this technology. That means You as a client, amazing. If you have a lot of money, amazing. If you don't, amazing. You can access technology. And the most important thing I want to say is that if you're new, you do not give Eaconomy your money. You don't give your trading money to anybody that invited you to this call. You pick your own independent ebook forex broker of your choice, and that is where you put your money. Here's how it works. Here's the AI technology. Here's your broker where you put your money that only you have access to. And when it finds a trade, it'll execute it in the cloud to your private account. Again, the technology finds a trade, it executes it on your private account. We do not take or touch or manage or trade or profit off your money. Okay? Number 3, my favorite one. Actually, no, number 2 is my favorite one. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Number 2 is definitely my favorite one because anybody can use this. But number 3 is my second favorite one because this is developed in-house. What does that mean? That means this technology is exclusive. I'm getting excited. Like I know there's 5,000 people in this call today all over the world, and I can't contain my excitement. Like I'm getting emotional right now because this has been 4 years of my life and our team's life. And I'm super honored to be just doing this with you guys today. Okay. Because we're going to just impact so many people. But this is exclusive to Eaconomy for our customers. So let me give you an example. Say you are a customer and you want to access this. It means you can only access it by, I'm saying you want to be a customer. I'm sorry. Let me backtrack because I wanted this translation in properly. Say you want to use this technology. The only way you can use this technology is if you are a customer of Eaconomy. I'm going to say that one more time. Say you want to use this technology. The only way to get this technology and use it is being a customer of Eaconomy. Now, what's funny about this, I just want to share a story with you guys. I was on stage yesterday. There was thousands of people. I'm here in Colombia, my first time. If you're on the call, and I think there's some people on the call today that are here right now, but just amazing first time in Bogota. Got to see a lot of my good friends, my affiliates, and some other friends I haven't seen ever in person. And then just the event as well. It was just an amazing event. But yesterday, I was telling them a story because I want you guys to understand how, I want you guys to think big right now. I want you to think about what you are getting access to. I had a phone call 4 days ago, where a competing company, and I always tell people I don't believe we have competitors, but let's just say it's okay. A company that is in our space that also sells technology and trading and things like that. The owner of the company contacted me and saw what was coming out because we just started showing everyone this technology about a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago max, and everyone calling all the affiliates in our company, calling me. And this gentleman offered me $7 million to give him the exclusive rights to it and partner with him to sell it in his company. I'm going to say that one more time. When he saw what was coming out from a recorded Zoom call that I did for a small group of people, he contacted me and said, "Hey, is this real?" I said, "Absolutely." And then I did a call with him and I showed him everything. He offered me $7 million. I want you guys in the call to understand the magnitude. I don't know how to say that word, how you guys the translators can say that word in the native language, but the magnitude, that means how big this is, how serious this is, how insane this is. I want you guys to understand the magnitude of what we are releasing today. That people in our niche are willing to offer me $7 million to get the exclusive rights to it. Now, some of you on the call might be like, "Man, I would have took the $7 million, right?" Some of you maybe on the call might say that. Like, I would have understood if you did. No. You guys want to know why? For the affiliates, a part of the community, for the customers that are on this call, don't worry about this. I know that next year, we're going to be doing $7 million a day in sales. $7 million a day in sales next year because of this product. And so, again, this is the Apple of the Forex space. This is what's happening right now. This is what's happening. Like Mr. Wilkins talked about at the beginning of the call. When Apple released the iPhone, it didn't just Some people got the iPhone. I mean, this is like they're like I think they're on the 15th version now. It didn't just come out. It took over the entire market share of the marketplace. And not only did it take over the entire market share of the world, it kind of created this culture where you see people who don't have an iPhone. You're like, what era do you live in? Right? And so that is how big this launch is, that somebody was willing to offer me that 4 days ago. And I told them the only way, I respectfully told them I appreciate the offer, no thank you, but the only way that you can access this is by being a customer of Eaconomy. Exciting for you guys. For the affiliates, that's major for you guys because you guys have the exclusive rights to market this technology. How cool is that? Imagine, again, you have the exclusive rights to market a technology like the iPhone of the forex automated space. That is what you have in your hands now. So now that we got these very important 3 key factors out of the way, I'm going to continue going down this call because we have a little more to cover. Let me give you guys a little information on what you can do with this and how it works, okay? So first and foremost, you're going to have to select your own independent forex broker, okay? We don't trade your money. So if you're new to the call, that means you are going to have to go in the community, whoever referred you to the company or whatever, you have to go get an independent forex broker. We highly encourage and recommend you find an A-book broker. When you join the community, you can find out why, but you have to find your own brokerage privately. And once you have it, you can use this technology. Now, another thing that released that kind of like got some excitement in our space, the trading space, about 1 year to 2 years ago is something called prop firms. Now, for those of you on the call who don't know what this is, don't worry about it. But for those of you who are on the call who are educated about what prop firms are, let me explain to you why this is also huge for you. Now, before I continue, let me give you a quick disclaimer, okay? 95%, and the translators, please translate this, about prop firms. 95% of prop firms are scams. I'll say that one more time. 95% of companies that are operating as prop firms are scams. Okay, that's not me hating on people. Like Mr. Wilkins talked about at the beginning of the call, experience. That's my experience talking to you right now. Okay, and so if you are going to use a prop firm, really reach out to one of somebody in the community. Ask us. We can present to you a few different options that we see out there, but majority of them are not credible. Okay. And so, but if you're new to the call, if you're not new to the call, right? Make sure you choose your prop firm properly because we don't want you guys having a bad experience because you selected the wrong prop firm. And so again, you guys have the ultimate discretion to do your own research in making the decision on your forex brokerage or prop firm of your choice. But I will say that if you find a legitimate one that has real liquidity, that means real trading is happening, you have the ability to use this technology on there. Why? Strict stop loss, strict take profit. Strict stop loss and take profit with every single trade that is executed. That means Echo, whichever Echo you choose out of the 8, finds a trade for that strategy and it will execute it. And every time it opens a trade, it will give you a stop loss and take profit right the second it takes the trade. And the parameters, okay, that means the amount of risk that the technology is risking for the trade is in the exact parameters for prop firms. So, hey, have some fun if you find a legitimate one. If you don't, stick with your regular forex broker. You're going to have fun either way. But yes, going to the third point, the strict stop loss and take profit. Very excited about this. Remember, guys, if the technology finds a trade, and takes it, if it loses the trade, because you're not going to win every trade. I'm going to say that one more time. You're not going to win every trade. But if it loses the trade, that's it. It's done. It's gone. It moves on. It takes a new trade. It's not taking the trade and then trying to recover with the same pair. For those of you with experience, you know what I'm referring to. For those of you without experience, don't worry about it. You don't have to worry about that. But we have a lot of people on the call today from all over the world that have no experience to have a lot of experience, okay? So on that note, this is super exciting. And the whole goal and the whole purpose is for the software to win more trades than it loses. Okay, that's your only goal in trading, is to win more than you lose, because you have to lose. All right. If we were telling you on this call today that you're not going to lose, you should get off the call and not be on here. But we're not. We're very transparent about everything. In trading, you have to lose to win. And we've done a very good job at giving you the ability to winning more than you lose at the end of a 4-week cycle. Now, excuse me. Let's get to some exciting stuff. You have 8 different AI strategies to choose from. Oh, and by the way, ladies and gentlemen, let me just be very clear, because I don't know if I hit on this earlier. All this right here you see on this page, everything you see on this slide, nobody has ever been able to do this in the forex marketplace, in the retail market. I'm going to say that one more time. Everything you just saw, there has never been a company that has not only tried to do this or successfully done this in the forex marketplace. So I just wanted to, again, this is the most disruptive technology today. Okay, so we're excited, and this is just the first phase. Now, when you purchase Eacho, you have 8 different AI strategies to choose from. Now, let me explain to you what this means. For those of you who have no experience in the call, AI strategy, algorithm, what are all these big words I'm saying? Well, let me simplify it for you, okay? An algorithm is just pre-coded code that we say, hey, when this happens, do this. That is it. And so we took our best institutional traders from the last 24 months here at Eaconomy that so many of you have loved and experienced on Eminence, and we co-created algorithms around their trading style and strategy. I'm going to say it one more time. For the last 24 months, Eminence is our trade ideas platform here at Eaconomy. And this is where our professional traders who are trading, they see a live analysis, and you have the ability to copy that analysis if you choose to. It's for educational and demo purposes, and whatever you do with it is whatever you do with it. But those results, they have been nothing less than 80% accurate per month for the last 24 months. I'm going to explain what that means. That means, let's just say you took 10 trades with Eminence for the last 24 months. Your average per month would have been 8 out of 10 winning trades. Now, let me explain something to everyone, because this is very important. In trading, like the biggest hedge funds in the world, like billions and billions and billions of dollars, all they are looking for, like their biggest goal, is if they can be 55% right at the time, that is a winning strategy, and they double down on it. That means if they lose 45% of the time, so they take 10 trades and they lose 4.5 of those trades, it's okay, because they won 55%, and that extra 5% is the reason why that portfolio was profitable that month. I'm going to say this one more time so you guys can understand it and hear it, and so the translators have the ability to explain it to you. The biggest people in this world who trade, their goal when they have a strategy is if a strategy can win 55% of the time, that is an amazing strategy, and they tell you to double down on it and don't change anything. So if you lose they're losing 45% of the time, it's totally fine. So let's say you have 10 trades, you're losing 4.5, the other 5.5 are profitable. That is an amazing strategy. At Eaconomy, for the last 24 months, we have had a minimum of 80%. Ladies and gentlemen, even if we had a minimum of 60%, 65, 70, we're outperforming everyone. And it's not luck. It's not luck. We take a very big and serious, what's the right word? Analyzation of who we bring onto our platform. And so we just did that. We took them and we put their minds into pre-developed code, and that's it. That is what an AI strategy or AI algorithm is. And so we have 8 for you to choose from. So you pay one price, you get the technology, and you have 8 to choose from. So say you're using Echo 1 this month, and you liked it, you made 2% this month, but you're like, you know what, I want to try a different strategy. Excellent. You just detach from Echo 1 and you add on Echo 4. Takes 30 seconds. And now you can try a different strategy for that 30 days. And maybe that one does 3% that month and you like it more. Maybe the other strategy, maybe you don't like Echo 4. You want Echo 6. And by the way, let me break this down to you guys so that way the translators can say it on the call. Every strategy in the Echo trading portal, every strategy has a breakdown of how the strategy works. And so say I wanted Echo 1. Before you choose it, it'll give you a breakdown. That means it'll tell you the style of trading that it was developed off of. Is it swing trading? Is it intraday? Is it scalping? What pairs is it going to trade? Is it going to trade GBP USD? I almost made a very bad joke about AUD CAD. It's an inside joke for our members in the call. But is it going to trade GBP USD? Is it going to trade NZD USD? Is it AUD CHF? What pairs does it trade? It's going to give you the breakdown with the strategy so you can go make the most informed decision on if this one excites you and you want to choose it. It's that simple. Now, say earlier I was talking about having a $100 balance in your trading account, like if that's all you have. I would recommend you stick to the majors. This means only forex major pairs, and we can educate you on what that means. But say you wanted Echo 3, because in Echo 3, it trades forex majors in the description, but it also trades gold. I know the chat's not live right now, but I know our community loves trading gold, and you guys can show that love later on when we open up the chat. But say you wanted the gold trades. Then I encourage you on this recorded call, and we're going to have this even in our back office, I would encourage you to not use anything less than $500 because it's a little more volatile, or the best word that for translators is a little more aggressive. So I would encourage and recommend you stick to more the majors, not the gold trading, if you have less than $500. But 500 is a good number for you to be safe. That's it. And so on that note, that is how it works. That is how it works. You have the full ability to select your strategy. So let me break this down for you guys really quick. And I know the chat's not open right now, but I want to explain the 2 different versions on the call. And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to have a live Q&A at the end of the call. So if you have any questions, please ask away. I want you to leave informed here, okay? And it doesn't matter the language. We have the translator on the call as well. So on that note, please give me a second. Now, if you're looking at this and you're in the UK, don't freak out on me or text me or, ask this question in the chat later. If you're from the UK, ignore that it's on here. The UK has the accessible, fully automated version. But let me explain the 2 different versions, okay? Let me explain the 2 different versions. We have 2 different versions of Echo that is synced, that is attached. Maybe, I don't know if you guys can translate the word synced, but that is attached to the country that you purchase this technology in. We are very big on legal regulation. That means I will always abide by the law of the financial trading laws of the world before I ever release a product to the marketplace. I will always put the law first before I ever release a product to the marketplace. For those of you who have no experience, let me explain why I'm saying that. In the financial services world, it's highly regulated depending on where you live. And so we always want to make sure that we are offering tools or technology because of innovation that you're allowed to use and we're allowed to sell, okay? And so on that note, there's 2 different versions. You have the fully automated version, and then you have what we call TAT, the Trade Acceptance Technology version. And so let me start off the fully automated version. I'm going to break down to you guys how it works and how simple and fun it is for you to access Echo. Say you just purchased Echo. You are now in our customer portal of Eaconomy. This is your back office web portal. You will go to the Echo tab, and there will be 2 steps. Very simple. Step number 1 is going to be a video on how to set up Echo. Step number 2 is going to be a link for you to set up Echo. I'm going to say it one more time. There's 2 steps. Step number 1, there will be a video explaining how to set up Echo. It shows you everything. Step number 2 will be a link for you to click for you to now activate and set up your Echo technology. And so let's just say you are in Sweden. Let's just say you are in Bolivia. Let's just say you are in the Philippines. You go do this, you purchase. Now you click activate your Echo. You're going to go connect your MetaTrader account. This is your unique account with your forex brokerage. You are then going, after you save that, you are going to then choose your strategy, any of the 8, up to you. And then you're going to configure unique settings, and it'll automatically, after you configure the settings, it'll automatically execute trades on your behalf for you. So fully automated. Now, let me explain this again one more time. 3 steps. You add your MetaTrader, you choose your strategy, and then you configure your unique settings. Let me explain what that means. I'm going to show you guys here in a little bit as well, so you get a visual. That means you will have to choose your unique risk, your unique, if you have you want to have an equity protector, I'm going to show you all that, but you have the ability to customize your unique settings. This is yours, right? You set up your technology. We are a technology company. We are leasing our technology. You do the rest. We can't tell you what to do. We can't trade for you. We don't make money off your money. You keep everything and you control everything. And so you set up your MetaTrader, choose your strategy, you configure your settings, and boom, whenever Echo is analyzing the market 24/7, finds a trade opportunity, it will execute it for you on your MetaTrader 4 or MetaTrader 5 account. That's where your broker is at. That is it. We talked earlier in the beginning of the call about working smarter, technology, working smarter. So that's pretty easy to explain. So now I want to say one more time. I do want to elaborate that if you are in the United States of America, and if you are from Canada, you cannot purchase the fully automated version. It's the law. I'm sorry. But guess what, guys? We talked about disrupting the industry. We talked about creating disruptive products. We did another disruptive thing. For the first time in history, we have created a compliant version for the US market and the Canadian market to follow all laws and regulation and so on and so forth. And so let me now explain the TAT version, Trade Acceptance Technology. Okay? If you are in the USA or Canada, you must accept all trade ideas. So let me explain to you how it works. You connect your MetaTrader. You choose your strategy. You configure your unique settings, everything that I just explained. But the only difference is, and I'll show you some examples here shortly, the only difference is, when a trade idea comes, say Echo's analyzing the marketplace 24/7, when it finds a trade idea, it'll send you an alert on Telegram, and I'm going to show you guys here shortly what it looks like, and it'll say trade open alert or trade alert. You will have to accept the trade. If you click accept our trade acceptance technology, it will execute the trade instantly on your behalf to your MetaTrader 4 or MetaTrader 5 account. This has never been done before, okay, in the retail market. I'm going to say it one more time. Traditionally, you send out parameters, like I talked about the last 24 months. Our trade ideas, eminence. Our incredible traders will find a markup. They send you a trade idea, the entry point, the stop loss, the take profit. You will then copy and paste those numbers if you decided to test that strategy out or that trade idea out. But it takes time, right? You're on your phone. It takes time. It's not difficult, but it takes time. Now, for the first time ever in history, when a trade idea is discovered, you click one button and straight to your account. That is it. It enters the take profit, the stop loss, all your unique settings, and it will customize that trade for you based off of your unique settings. Make sense? First time ever in history. I'm so excited. You guys have no idea. So you must accept your trade ideas. Now, once you accept it, it executes it for you automatically using the AI, and then it'll it'll monitor, do the whole trade, all that for you. But you must not only set it up, we're on a recorded call here. I want to be very clear. You must not only set it up if you're in the United States or Canada and some other countries, you must also accept your trade ideas when they come through, or it will not take your trades. I'm sorry, will not execute trades. So super exciting stuff. I'm going to open up the chat here in a bit. Oh, I don't want you to see that yet. I want to show you guys the technology real quick, okay? I want to show you guys a brief overview, a brief look of what Echo looks like. This is the first phase, and we're so excited about it. We're so excited about it. Let me show you guys, okay? So remember earlier I talked about the back office, okay? We talked about in the back office, the way that it would work, and we're getting close here to the end of the call, ladies and gentlemen. So it's funny, it just dropped down to 4,999 and it got replaced like that. But we're coming to the end of the call. So translators, if you can let everybody know, thank you so much for being on this call so long, so far. And we are getting towards the end of the call, but this information is so important to be explained in detail. And it's, it's a major thing going on right now that we have to take time to explain it. Okay. So now let's move forward real quick. Let me show you guys Echo. The way that it'll work is when you first have Echo, it'll look like this. Now, when you click the link in your web portal on your phone, on your computer, it will activate Echo for you to start the conversation. Now, right now, as you can see, I've already started the conversation. So don't, ignore the fact that there's not a blue bar coming across the screen. But I do want to say, and I want the translators to repeat this, the amazing thing is for those of you who don't have computers, don't have a laptop, you can still use this technology. All you need is a smartphone. That's it. In fact, I would even go as far as saying that you don't even need a phone now that I think about it. If you have a tablet or iPad, because you just need the Telegram app. That's it. So if you download the Telegram app, it works for you. Okay. Now, when you first start Echo, you're going to click Start. And here's what's going to happen. It's going to say your name. It's going to welcome you to Echo AI. And then it wants you to authenticate, to validate you are a paid member of Eaconomy, that you can access this technology, so on and so forth. Give me one moment. I'm just going to turn my alarm off, my other phone. Okay. It's going to give you the ability to authenticate yourself to show that you are a paid member of the company and give you access. So as you can see here, I did that. If you are not a paid member, this is what's going to happen. It's going to say unauthorized access. If your payment is due, it's going to do the same thing. It's going to say unauthorized access. But once you are through, ladies and gentlemen, it'll tell you that you've been successfully verified. As you can see right here, you've been successfully verified. And then now this pops up for you. Okay. This is the app portion of Echo. And so what you're going to do, as you can see here, Echo Forex, support, my profile notifications, you're going to click my profile. When you click my profile, it'll populate and show your whole profile. Okay. Now, what you're going to do next is you are going to open up your web panel. This is where, okay, you are going to set up and connect your trading account. This is the only part that you do off of the application of the app of Telegram. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up to show you guys what it looks like. It's going to look like this. And then I'm going to put in my email. I'm going to click login, and it's going to send me a one-time, sorry guys, the developers are doing final changes while we're on the call right now to allow logging in. Let me try it one more time. If it doesn't work, we're just going to move on with the call because this is live and for purchase here in the next 30 minutes. So let me just try it one more time. If it does not work, we're going to move on the call because we have a lot of people live on the call right now. We're doing a few static changes. It's fine. All right. Anyways, on this part was the part where I talked about configuring your settings. Let's move on from that part of the call right now to continue because we have a lot of people on the call, and then you guys can see it right after the call in the back office itself if you purchase it, okay? But that part I was trying to show you is configuring unique settings, all right? So we're going to move on now. Excuse me. Let me explain the price, okay? This is very, 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 very important. If you are already a customer of Eaconomy and you live in a first world country, you have the Elite Pack, Elite Pro Pack, or D5 Pack. You can add Echo on for $49.99 the first month, and then only then pay $35 a month after that. So let me explain this one more time, and then we're going to open up the chat here in a second. The first month, or say you're a brand new customer, okay? A brand new customer on the call right now, okay? Brand new customer on the call. Say you want to purchase this. Echo is an add-on. That means you have to purchase our Elite Pack. So let's just say in the US, the Elite Pack is $99 a month. The first month, it's $149 and you get 5, 6 different amazing services in there. So I'm not going to even go into that. It's not important right now. But if you want Echo the first month as well, it's an extra $49.99. So let's say $50. The first month is $199. You're not only getting Echo, you're getting 6 other services as well. Our education, our trade ideas, our platform, everything. And then every 4 weeks, it's $99 plus $35. It's $134 a month. So for $134 a month, you can have access to Echo and 5 other services that you already have in the Elite Pack. Ladies and gentlemen, this is crazy. We could charge thousands and thousands of dollars a month for this technology. But we didn't want to do that. We wanted to make it something, again, where people can afford. We didn't want to take your money for the price so you couldn't go fund a trading account. We want you to go fund a trading account. We want you to see the results. And that's why we have such an insane competitive pricing that I don't think anybody will ever be able to compete with, because it's about the movement. And Mr. Wilkins talked about at the beginning of the call, we put customers first, okay? So if in your first world country like the US, Canada, UK, Norway, Sweden, Qatar, Kuwait, Dubai, you will have to purchase it as an add-on, but it's still a steal, okay? Now, let me go into the next one. If you are in a developing country, what is a developing country? I want this part explained very, very well with our translators. Developing country. This means India, Philippines, Latin America, excuse me, Brazil, Morocco, developing countries, like Bangladesh, right? I want you guys to think about this. We wanted to also help those people. And everyone has different income rates in different countries. And so if you guys have the ability to where you can pay $75 the first month, and then every 4 weeks, it's only $60 a month. I'm going to say that one more time. If you're in developing countries like India, in the Philippines, Morocco, Mexico, Bolivia, Colombia, I'm in Colombia right now, Lebanon, Palestine, you can access this technology for $75 the first month and only $60 every 4 weeks. This is crazy. You get your Echo, your strategy, you pick what strategy you want, and you have some fun. We wanted to create a product that anyone in this world can access. We wanted to create disruption. We wanted to create and help people create income. And that is will always be the cornerstone of Eaconomy. So now what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to open up the chat. I know you guys are eager to ask your questions. I'm going to stop the share screen for now. Excuse me. I'm going to open up the chat, and I'm going to give you guys the ability to ask your questions. Now, excuse me, let me open it up. Here we go. It is now live. Let's test it out. Can you guys send a test? Anybody say hello? In fact, let me ask you guys a question. How excited are you guys? If you guys are excited about this technology, if you're excited to use Echo, if you're excited to purchase Echo today, go ahead and drop a 777 in the comments. Let's see it. I'm so excited for, man, it's wow. Wow, Mr. Wilkins, you see this? This is insane. So powerful. So powerful. Okay, guys. Pretty exciting, right, Jared?
Man, listen, my phone won't stop dinging. It is crazy right now, my friend. This is amazing technology. It's disruptive. It's everything that you said, Hassan, that it would be. And I'm excited for people to get a chance to access it. Can they get access to it today? I mean,
today, right after this call.
Access to it today.
Right after this call. Right after this call.
Even in developing nations, my different group chats over in Nigeria, South Africa, they are losing their freaking minds right now, Hassan.
Wow, 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 wow. All right, guys, I know you're all excited. Wow, the sevens are not stopping. All right, I'm going to close this page out. Our developers are messaging me. They're on the call. They're saying if I just refresh the page, I'll be able to test the panel out. Let me open it up. So then maybe give you guys a visual as well. Let me see here. Let me try. All right, guys, let me try this one more time. And then in the meantime, translators, if you can go ahead, please, and let everyone know that if anyone has any questions about the technology, the pricing, now is the time to ask. There are no bad questions. There are no wrong questions. We're here to educate you guys, and we're really excited to get you involved in using Echo in a part of our community. Let's try here. Okay, yep, it's working now. All right, guys, let me do this. All right. I know I just told everybody to ask some questions. I know just give me 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. It's working. Thank you to the dev team. I just want to show you guys the portal. After you, Jared, you guys can see my screen, correct?
Yes, we can see your screen.
Okay, excellent. So after you put in your email, the same email you just used to verify that you are a paid member of Eaconomy and you want to get access to it and you want to verify that you have a paid subscription to Echo, you're going to use the same email you just used. I just did that in that step. Now you're going to get a 2FA code, a one-time password. That's what OTP stands for. One-time password to your Telegram. Look how fast they sent it. Boom, right? This is your secret code that you will need every single time when you log in. Why? We are so big on security. We don't want anyone getting your credentials to execute anything on your account except for you. So let me go ahead and verify before it times out. All right, it timed out. That is my fault. All right, that's a great example. Give me 1 second. Here we go. Let me just do it. Boom. We just sent another one. You can see how fast it sent it. Let's do the next one. Boom. Excellent. We are in. Okay. Now, I want to reiterate. I want to say one more time so we can get back to the questions. This is the first phase of this amazing product. This is the first phase of this amazing product. So this is the dashboard. This is your traders panel. This is the only part that you will do on the web portal, but you can do it from your phone. Again, you can do this from your phone. So I'm going to go, as you can see, different tabs. You can trade history, what's been executed, MetaTraders, AI services, the different products that the channels that are there, your profile, and so on and so forth. So now let me just go to MetaTrader and add MetaTrader. I want to say that right now we only have MetaTrader 4 as an option. It will be available in the next 1 to 2 weeks. So for better expectations, just say 2 weeks from now, MetaTrader 5 will be available. Okay, we are transitioning a lot to MetaTrader 5 and so on and so forth. So right now, the only option is MetaTrader 4. Translators, make sure you repeat this. Right now, the only option is MetaTrader 4, okay? And so MetaTrader 5 will be available in 2 weeks on the portal. Now, you're going to select MetaTrader 4. You're going to select the broker of your choice. We have different brokerages on here. Now, if you use a broker that isn't a part of the drop-down, please go ahead and put in a ticket to support so we can add your broker's unique server. Right here, look, it says, if your broker details are not available, then please contact support. And it's simple, super easy. See this little button right here? You're going to click support chat, boom. It's going to open this up, and you're going to click submit a ticket, and you could write a ticket. Please add my broker server. And you need the website of your broker. Whatever the website is of your broker, post it here. Or if the live chat is live, same thing. You can go ahead and add the website in there and say, I'd like to add it to the broker server for Echo. Let's move on. Let's just say selected a broker. You're going to select if it's a live demo, whatever the option is, and then you're going to enter the credentials. Now, for the sake of this call, I'm not going to connect an account right now because our chief trading officer is recording a video with the account, the demo account that we were using. And so I'm sure he already attached it. And so I'm going to ignore that part right now, but let's get to the question. I just want to show you guys this part really quick. After you put in your unique trading ID, your MetaTrader password. You're going to leave these settings alone if you don't have experience. And you're just going to click add new MetaTrader, and that's it. It's done. If you do have experience, and this is an equity protector, right? This is the amount that you want to risk of your portfolio, of your account. You can increase it. You can decrease it. You have full control. So if you never want to be more than in 10% of your equity in drawdown, you can do that. You have full control. If you're more aggressive, you want to up it to 50, you don't care. You can do that. But if you don't have experience, we encourage you not to touch these settings. And all you do is click add new MetaTrader and add your product, and that's it. Now, I'm going to stop my share because, again, the call is getting up now a little longer than we wanted, but I want to make sure we answer the questions here. Okay. I'm going to scroll up in the questions, guys, and I'm going to start answering questions as fast as I can. Emmanuel said, what is the win rate? Or Joe Emmanuel said, what is the win rate? What is the win rate? Here's what the win rate is. The last 24 months, I explained that earlier in the call. We did an exact simulation of our trade ideas. So if you go to our public Telegram group, you can see that for the last 24 months, we've had an incredible nothing less than 80% win rate at the end of a 4-week cycle. And you can go and back test that and test it out for yourself. And that is a realistic expectation that you can have after a 4-week cycle. That means you set up the technology, wait 4 weeks, and then you tell us your results, okay? I'm trying to buy it, but it says out of stock or no longer available. Tiffany, I'll message the shopping cart team. Again, we just got it live, so that might be why. Let me tell the shopping cart team right now. Let me take a picture of this, boom, and he'll take care of it right now for us. Thank you for letting us know, Tiffany Alfano. Next question, South Africans pay $75 for startup and then $60 every week. Yes, that is correct, Luke. Only $75 for the first month, and then every 4 weeks, $60, okay? And that is all of Africa, by the way. Can you use it on funded accounts? Jeffrey, yes. Jeffrey, you can use it on funded accounts. That is correct. We went over that in the call. Where does the pin come to, Sasha? It comes to your unique Telegram. The same conversation you had with Echo is where the pin comes from, as I displayed. Translators, let me ask you guys, can you guys see the chat by chance? Hilvi, can you see the chat? I have a Spanish question. I'm not sure if you can see the chat. Can you see the chat? If not, I can send it to you privately in Telegram. You can tell me what it says. You know what? Let me do this. Let's just be proactive. Let's just go to Google Translate. 1 second, guys. Like I said, we have I think there's over 49 countries on the call right now. Give me 1 second, please. There we go. Boom. Let's see what it says. Okay. The question in Spanish. So buying the application is $49.99 and then $35 every 4 weeks in Spain. Yeah, yes. But you have to purchase it as an add-on. So the question so Hildy, if you can repeat this in Spanish, I'd be appreciative. For Marga Rodriguez, the question from Marga Rodriguez about how to purchase it in Spain, you need to have an Elite Pack or Elite Pro Pack or DeFi Pack, and then you can purchase Echo as the add-on. Can we stop okay, here we go. Hello, please, does it mean customers who are already on the Elite Pack can have automatic access? Yeah, David, you don't have automatic access. You have the ability to purchase it. So it's an add-on to the Elite Pack because the Elite Pack has its own services in it. All right, here we go. Erica Waller, MetaTrader 4 isn't working for you. Then what I would recommend is there's so many MetaTrader 4 brokers still out there. Check them out. You can use it from the web, desktop, or get a MetaTrader 5 broker in the next 2 weeks. Oysin, love to see you on here, brother. If I have a demo account, can I use it first on it and try it? Absolutely. Natalia, you can 100% use it on a demo account. All translators, please repeat this because it's so important. You can use this on a demo account for as long as you want until you get comfortable that you want to put in a live account. Javier, it is not cheaper in first world countries. You need to have a package to even purchase it. In first world countries, it's $134 a month total. There we go. Oh, Sunny answered that. Thank you. Okay, let me skim down. Boom, boom, boom. Wow, lots of questions, guys. I'm going to try to my best to get to the bottom because we're going to wrap up the call here in 5 minutes. Balkans, it is the $75 and then $60 a month. I saw the Balkan question. Oh my God, these questions are coming in so fast that I can't even answer them. What the website to get the Echo? Abador, it's in your shopping cart, in your back office. It'll take you to the website. Netherlands, it is, you have to have the Elite Pack, Elite Pro Pack, or D5 Verse Pack, and then as an add-on. Yes, Echo is online today. John Smith, great question. I love your question. Win rate isn't important if your stop loss is insanely big. It can eat up all your profit. We don't just focus on the win rate. The most important thing is the percent of the trades that are closed by the end of the month. You will never experience these crazy stop losses. So, John, I'm going to assume you haven't been a member of our community. I'm just going to assume that because of your question. We don't have massive stop losses here in our community for our Eminence platform, okay? And it's just mimicking that. So that'll never happen. When is the launch? I don't see it in my back office. Jonathan Segura. It's right now. You guys can purchase Echo right now through the checkout through your back office. If you're in your back office and you're a member, go to I'll tell you right now. Go to orders and then I think it's manage auto ship. I'll tell you right now. Give me 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Where you're going to go in your back office. It's just orders. You're going to go to the shopping cart. So let me open this up. Let me show it for members real quick. And then, guys, I'm going to take about 5 more questions, and then we're going to wrap up the call. I want to respect everyone's time as well. Then I got to get going because we still have another live event right now going on here in Colombia today. Give me a moment. It's just loading right now, ladies and gentlemen. While that loads, let me scroll down. No, Damien, it does not work for crypto. This is for forex strictly. Abigail Perez, do I have to accept every transaction? You don't have to. It's up to you. It's your account. But what I would say is if you want to have a higher rate, a higher win rate, a higher percent gain at the end of the month, a higher whatever, you want the good trades to outweigh the negative trades, right? So you have the full control to do that. I believe Lithuania is the $75 purchase and then $60 a month. Just contact support and they'll let you know. Put a support ticket in. No, it doesn't work for indices, Jackie. Not yet, because one of the most difficult things for indices is every broker suffix, right? They have a different way of categorizing it. And we are working on a way to try to have a universal product for indices. But right now, it's just FX majors and gold because we don't want our members to have a bad experience. All right. Great question from Emil, and then I'm gonna give it about 1 more minute, and then we're gonna wrap it up. Great question from Emil. They said, with how many accounts can this be used? You can only use one MetaTrader account with one strategy at one single time. One MetaTrader account with one strategy at any single time. Okay, we're already charging a dirt cheap, affordable price for the technology. There will be an ability for you to have an extra add-on later, or maybe in like the next 2 weeks, we might roll it out, maybe another week. We're just testing some things out in the background, but you'll have the ability to get a discounted rate for like an extra 15, 20 bucks for each individual strategy. But if you don't want the strategy you're using, and you only want one account, you just detach it like I showed you guys earlier. Okay, I think that is it. Dominic, why Echo Telegram AI bot still writing, validating account? Please wait, and nothing happens. I would just wait. I don't know exactly why. I'd have to see your screen, brother. What I would say is put in a support ticket, and they can help out. But it might be because you're on the Zoom as well, the bandwidth of Zoom. So what I would recommend is just give it a bit and then retry it. But it should work right away. Yeah. All right, guys. We are the best in the industry. Amazing, Luis Liel, one of our educators, said that. So, okay, guys, I'm going to wrap up the call. I don't want to take any more time. If you have any more questions, please reach out to someone who got you on the call. We will get your questions answered. I just wanted to say thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being a part of history today. Okay. Can we give up a quick thank you or 777 in the chat for our translators today? We could not have had a successful call without our translators today. Come on, guys. Let's give it in the chat, please. A 777 or thank you. Please, guys, I can't express to you how big and how helpful it was to have them on the call today. So that way they can give you guys this information, right? So thank you guys to all the translators on the call today. You guys are the real heroes today. You have no idea. My undying gratitude. Thank you guys. But on that note, if you guys have any questions, just reach out to support, reach out to our live chat. It'll be open, I believe, in a few hours. Support@eaconomy.com with your questions. Reach out to the leaders. If you want a very fast answer, reach out to one of the affiliates. We'll get you the answer. But most importantly, ladies and gentlemen, go get Echo. Listen, at the end of the day, try it out for a month. Buy it, try it out for a month, and you see if I'm crazy. You see if I'm wrong. And if we can't earn your business, then we shouldn't keep your business. But I have a feeling that you're going to be happy. You're going to be happy with what you are using. You're going to be happy with technology. And I'm just so humbled and grateful that we launched this product today with our amazing team. I can't tell you guys how grateful I am for our development team and our partners. I can't express to you how grateful I am for our back-end team with our executives, from the shopping cart to the integrations. I can't tell you how grateful I am to our my partner who helped me finalize all these things. I can't tell you guys how grateful I am for everyone. I can't tell you how grateful I am for the traders who helped co-create these algorithms. I can't tell you how grateful I am. So that way you guys can have an amazing experience. So go get Echo, purchase it now. If you're a member in your back office, if you're not a member, get a link from whoever referred you to the call. If you're on this call today because social media and email or whatever, and you don't have someone, reach out to support@eaconomy.com and we can help get you a link and pair you up with a good sponsor. But if you were invited to this call, reach out to the person who referred you to this call. We are a community-based program. We give back, okay? So make sure you get with the affiliate who referred you to this call today, and so you guys can get started. So with that being said, I'm so excited for you all to experience Echo. I'm so excited for you guys to see why we're going to have 1 million clients on this technology by the end of 2024. I'm going to record a call today. I want you guys to remember this. I can't wait for us to have a memory about this exact clip. We're going to have 1 million clients on Echo, 1 million clients a month on Echo by the end of 2024. We're going big in Africa. We're going big in Asia. We're going big in Europe. We're going big in the United States. We're going big everywhere because we have a product that is simple, that has the results, and is convenient for your life. Okay, so thank you guys so much. I love you all. We'll see you on the inside, and let's have some fun. Thank you guys so much. Have an incredible morning, an incredible afternoon, an incredible evening, wherever you're tuning in from. Thank you guys.